Namaskar, this is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. The Indian Defence Minister spoke about Sindh, the Sindh province. And on cue, Pakistan is having a meltdown. We will look at the latest flashpoint between India and Pakistan and what triggered it. Meanwhile, in South Africa, the G20 summit ends with 3 setbacks for Donald Trump, including the joint declaration that he wanted junked. In Japan, the more the Prime Minister riles up Beijing, the more her approval ratings shoot up. We will tell you why. Also, the great unraveling of Doge, from a chainsaw to a vanishing act, the department meant to cut waste ended up shuttered. Why the world's wealthiest are quietly exiting the UK, how the Libyan oil race is heating up with the West back in the fray, what is India's new labour code, what does it mean for employees and employers. Meta is in the dock again for ignoring teen safety for years. The mystery of the disappearing rings. Is Saturn losing its signature crown? And a farewell to an icon. Dharmendra Deol is no more. We look at his life and his legacy. The headlines first. Chinese President Xi Jinping holds a phone call with Donald Trump. The two leaders discuss Taiwan and bilateral cooperation. Xi tells Trump that the two countries should, quote-unquote, maintain momentum in ties and stressed on Taiwan's return to China. The call comes after the two leaders met in South Korea last month. The Indian Navy commissions INS Mahe. It's an indigenous anti-submarine warfare vessel. INS Mahe is a big boost to India's self-reliant push. The ship is designed to hunt submarines and conduct patrols. This introduces a new generation of shallow water combatants to the Indian fleet. A suicide bombing kills at least 3 Pakistani paramilitary personnel. The attack took place at a security headquarters in Peshawar. 2 other suspected attackers were shot dead. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. It's the latest violent incident in the province bordering Afghanistan. European leaders hail progress in talks to end the Ukraine war, but Germany says Russia must, quote-unquote, come to the table. Yesterday, American, European and Ukrainian officials met in Switzerland, where negotiators drafted an updated peace framework. An earlier US proposal was criticized for being pro-Russia. South Korea warns of the risk of accidental clashes with the North. Pyongyang has cut off all channels of communication with Seoul. The South Korean president has offered to hold talks with the North without preconditions. But Pyongyang is yet to respond to Seoul's overtures. And Belgium braces for chaos after being hit by a 3-day national strike. Several flights have been grounded and many trains cancelled. Tomorrow, schools, creches and hospitals will join the strike. This is to protest the government's proposed austerity measures which aim to shrink the national debt.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.